Quality of Lifers. Today we are continuing the series on improving your happiness, and we're again talking about the things about how we can unravel that knot in your chest. We have talked about several different things in previous videos, and I've got my little Yorkie here. I've got another one. They're being a little yappy, so I apologize. I thought she's actually, this is Dixie Joe, and she's actually the more vocal one of the two. So I thought maybe if I held little Dixie and let her participate in the video, that I might get through one without a yippy puppy. But Bubby Leo is deciding to bark a little bit today too. But anyway, we talked about in the first video of the series is writing down a list of all the things in your life that you are tolerating, the things that you're saying it is what it is, the boss, maybe the mistreatment, whatever those things are that you are tolerating, and then kind of looking at ways that you might can incorporate something into your day, into your life. How can you improve those things? Are there opportunities to improve those things? Because you automatically say, I'm not even going to bother with that. I don't want to deal with it. It is what it is. I've got to get through the day, and I don't want to rock the boat. So there are definitely opportunities to reduce those things. I asked you to make the list, scale them out, and then see if there are some places where you can reduce that. Then I said, let's go back in time and let's look at all the things that bring you joy. What is it that you love to do? Do you like little puppies, little Yorkies, little yappy doggies? Like, this is one of my things. I have my fish tanks, I have my little Yorkies, and I love hummingbirds, so I have a hummingbird feeder on my back porch. There's just little things that I have incorporated back into my life that when I do those things, I feel good. And it's not major. It doesn't have to be earth-shattering things that you're bringing into your life. And if you can't recreate them, I asked you, say, what was it about those things that you enjoyed? If you do like, I talked about if you like to sport or for competition, that you might be able, what is the competitiveness? How can you put competitiveness back in your day? Or, what are the things about those things? So we made that list. So today we are going to be talking about habits, your bad ones, good ones, and how long does it actually take to incorporate a new habit into your life when you are trying to improve your bad habits. So I am a narrator of audiobooks. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I am working on a book right now called Strong Women, written by Sherry Ricard. And in this book, she has a section where she talks about the misconception of how long it actually takes to have a new habit and be able to stick with it. And she's like, people think it's 21 days. That's the norm. You hear, it takes 21 days to form a habit. And, if you're trying to incorporate a new habit and for some reason you get to day 21, you're like, oh, this is not a habit yet. Like me, I was talking to my stepson the other day, and he was talking about that he had started making his bed every morning because, he had listened to someone who said, when you make your bed in the morning, you kind of set yourself up for success because you've already had one success. And I'm like, if I make the bed, that's a total success for the day because that never happens. I just never give myself time to do that kind of stuff. So, and I did, and about, I did it for about a week, and then I got into it, and then I've already, the weekend came, and I've not made the bed since. So I kind of like, So don't get down on yourself if you're trying to incorporate a new habit and it's day 21 and it's still not just automatic. Give yourself time and don't beat yourself up. And that's pretty much what Sherry says in the book. Set your expectations realistically, because it's not just something that's just going to snap and be there and it's done. It's going to be a work in progress, and give yourself the leeway to be a work in progress. And as we're making lists, my motto is, when you know better, you do better. And you got to know yourself. And sometimes you got to write some stuff down. You got to pay attention to some things about yourself. Again, what you're tolerating, what brings you joy. Yay. And what are your bad habits? What are you doing that are, what are those things that you do that just brings you all this heartache? And it's your own fault. And you know it's your own fault because you keep doing it over and over again. And like me, I don't give myself time to get ready in the morning. I've got an 8-year-old son. I've got to take care of puppies. I've got fish to feed. And I've got to make sure that everything, I'm going out in ponytails. And I was like, you're weighing, well, do I brush my teeth today? Or do I just, are we going to be 5 minutes late for school? So, that's one of my bad habits. I don't give myself enough time in the morning. I just up and rush. And that sets this whole pace for my day. And I know better. I know that I need to get up. I need to give myself some time to get my brain ready for the day and just give myself that, being ready without having to rush and worried that I'm not going to get to where I need to be. So that's one of mine. You know what yours are, so I pay attention to that stuff. So I could set myself a new habit that I'm going to set my clock 30 minutes earlier and I'm going to stick to it. I'm actually going to get up out of the bed and not hit snooze 6 times, right? And I'm going to be patient with myself and I'm going to start doing it. But, so what are yours? What are the things that are making you miserable? Because that's definitely one of mine. That's one of my biggest things because I don't know why, because when I always do, I feel good. But for some reason, when I'm laying in the bed in the morning, that extra 20 minutes of sleep seems to, I don't know what it does. It's just totally pointless. So I want you guys to comment down below. Let me know what some of your bad habits are that you're going to try to start getting rid of. And what are some habits that you would like to start incorporating in your day? And also, let's go back to some of these other videos. Have you done any of these steps? Have you learned anything? Have you changed anything in your life? Are you seeing any shifts in how you feel if you are? Because that's what we're ultimately trying to get to, is just a little bit more happiness in your day, a little bit more peace, and a little bit of untangling those Christmas lights that you got all wound up in your chest there. So, all right, comment below and like and share, please. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much. Say bye, Dixie Joe. Say bye-bye. Oh.